The day that this is being posted, we have a show tonight at the Comedy Store, the Belly Room, 10:30 p.m. with JT, Strider, Schmoll, Laura Peak, Annie Letterman. Get your tickets at chadjt.com. And let's start the show. What's with deep? Going deep. Chad and JT. Tweeze my eyebrows and call the sheriff's department. Guys, welcome to the Going Deep with Chad and JT podcast. I'm here with my compadre, Sean Thomas. What up?
Boom clap, Stokers.
And we're here with the T-Dart tyrant himself, the T-Rex, T-Dartisanor.
What up?
Strider Wilson.
That will be an edict through the lands. All must dart.
All must dart.
All must dart, dude. It's the only tax that will be levied.
That's a good tax.
Soldier knocks on your door. He's got one question to ask.
Will you dart my beehole?
Oh, whoa. So you have to do it to the king's men. I thought it was something you could do in the privacy of your home with your beloved.
I think that's a much better. That's much more benevolent.
I like yours more. That you got to pay a tax.
Yep, because it's like quarters. Like you must what was that like old British rule? Or like you must give quarter to soldiers.
Yeah,
like whatever that is, quarters. It's like that.
Some amendment.
Yeah.
Isn't that that's an American thing, I
think so, yeah.
It's like Third Amendment or something.
That sounds right. I think is that still in the Bill of Rights? Like if the National Guard cruises up, you have to be like, all right, dude, cruise in. I'll make you some nuggets. Some ramen.
I don't think so. And the reason I say it is because someone reached out and they're like, it should still be in there. Like we should be. It'd be sick to have some boys sleep over.
Yeah.
Or or ladies,
Smart, dude.
Yeah.
Nice.
But I'd have to check with my lady first on that one.
Yeah, for sure. I have to run it by the lady for sure.
Babe, do you mind if this Marine spends the night? No problem. Yeah. What's his name? It's like Sergeant Charlotte.
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
She's walk out just some buxom angel.
Freaking G.I. Jane's posting up.
She's carrying a gun. Also, BT dubs, there's a T-Dart tax. So, either one of us,
I am obligated by the state.
Look,
this is in service of protecting.
You did dishes last night. I'm up. So I guess it's my turn.
What if they change it from the Bill of Rights to the Bill of Right?
Oh, damn. So it's like this is correct. Dude. That's sick ass.
I just think the swagger on that would be next level.
It'd be so right. So right.
What does Magna Carta translate to?
Whoa.
Freaking
Mega Carter?
Yeah, dude.
It's a good ass call.
That's Latin for Mega Carter by Jay-Z.
You got to ask AI, dude. Chad's the AI master, dude. You got to call you out for using AI to win the sports draft, dude. Got to call you out, dude.
Dude,
sportsman.
A lot of people are saying AI is going to replace us, but I use it as a tool right now. So it was merely a tool to figure out
smart
the Ollie versus Frazier fight, which I still haven't seen, but it's my top pick.
Definitely your top
No
pick.
One's seen it.
Yeah, dude. Did you love that fight so much, dude?
Dude, Rumble in the Jungle.
Good one.
Another one.
Thrilla in Manila.
Another sick one.
Man.
Oh, dude, yeah. Can we pull up the clip from Undertaker Mankind Hell in a Cell? We need the volume on it too. Someone just put that in the chat that it should have been the sports draft. It does have a pretty incredible moment. I killed him. He's dead. It's such a good call.
I mean, dude, he looks dead, bro.
He is broken in half.
It happened so fast. That's crazy, dude.
So how much of that was planned? The whole thing?
I don't know if they plan the individual moves when they're up there, like the punching to suplex. I think it's worked out. The bump, like the big fall, is worked out. But I think when they're up there, they're kind of whispering to each other, like, all right, I'm going to hit you with the 3-piece, and then you suplex me, and then I'm taking you for a ride.
Right.
And they'll just talk to each other in like quick phrases.
Okay. Oh, they'll like communicate.
That's how they work it out.
In the moment?
Yeah.
It's jazz, bro.
Some guys, I think Macho Man was rare, where he would actually script it on like yellow legal pad.
Right.
And if he had a partner who was equally studious, they would like him and Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, they like worked out their moves beat by beat. But most of the time, guys like Ric Flair and stuff, they just get into the ring and work it out with you in the moment. Oh. But they had like the major beats kind of figured out.
Interesting.
pretty incredible.
Yeah, that kind of improv.
Yeah.
Wow. Do you guys? Would you ever wrestle?
No, I don't like wrestling or being touched. I have a big aversion to injury.
But if you, I mean, imagine, dude, you're the T-Dart tyrant. That's your persona. You come out.
I
literally
like the theatrics. Yes.
Like literally, it's like fireworks go off and you're just fucking darting the sky, and then you suplex someone, you T-dart the whole audience.
It'd be incredible. I think that would be my exact persona. But then I got to get thrown and tossed. Nah, I can't do it.
You could be a manager for a wrestler, so it's all mic work.
Yeah.
And then your rule is no one's allowed to touch me. You're like the boss's right-hand man. You're like, if you touch me, you're fired. And then finally, after like 3 years of them building it up and no one touching you, you finally get power bombed through like a triple stack.
I was going to say a table. Like it'd be like one of those like boardroom meetings, like where I'm making a guy sign a deal, you know, whatever. And then like that whole Hogan one. And then I would just have to get fucking slammed through a table. So I would inevitably get slammed, but I'd be okay with one slam. And if it's with a guy who's a pro, breakaway table.
I mean, I know you don't like being touched, but you might enjoy a suplex.
Highly doubt, but you're right. I can't knock it till I try
you
it.
might enjoy a bump.
What's a bump?
There's nothing better than getting slammed.
A bump.
Like a bump of coke?
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
What are you guys talking about?
That's what wrestlers are doing all the time.
Oh, probably, yeah.
I mean,
That energy, dude, 30 years.
I'll tell you this. My favorite thing growing up was my brother would slam me into the pool.
See, you like that?
I love it. Yeah.
Oh, I hated that. I hate it. Like, my brother used to watch wrestling. I had buddies who would memorize moves and come over and like put you in a Boston tea crab. Despised.
I love it. I love getting pinned.
Yeah.
I wish.
It's very honest.
I like getting. My brother would pin me though, and then he'd drop a loogie in my ear, and that's not.
Yeah, that's not cool. My brother would pin me and fart in my face.
He'd fart in your face?
Yeah.
That's pretty. Which one?
My older brother. Both my older brothers, actually. Be funny if my younger brother did.
Dude, Matt.
My sister.
The Riz master. Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Here's JT getting a fat bump.
Oh, shnikes, dude.
You got to throw that back harder.
That really hurt.
That's hilarious.
Oh,
Did that hurt bad?
that was awesome.
Yeah.
Dude, thank you so much.
No problem, dude.
The fear was worse
Appreciate
than the impact of it.
Dude, way to take that.
It was really cool.
How'd it look? Looks sick.
I do trust that guy. He seems like
I
a
think
good
that's
guy.
what it was. The guy was really nice, and I knew he'd take care of me. The other wrestlers, like this guy, really disliked us.
Really?
Yeah, he's a nos.
I think they thought we were coming in to disrespect wrestlers because we were dressed as a.
I mean, we were on mushrooms, dressed as I was a unicorn and you were a brony.
Yeah. So like we walked in and we're like, "Hey, can we wrestle with you guys?"
It's a nice vape, dude. The double dragon pull.
Dude, that's what you used to rip the vape.
Yeah.
Dude, he fucking.
Did that guy just get hurt for real right there?
I had no sense of place.
Yeah, dude, we'd be wherever.
Dude, when you got caught in the airport by that lady in like Portland, she's like, no.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a voluntary agent, dude. You made that lady's day.
I know. I almost missed my flight.
So funny, dude.
She made me wait for 2 cops to come talk to me.
Yeah.
And then what they do, they're like, just don't.
They were like, "She just quit vaping."
Dude, speaking of nicotine, though, you know, Strider, you're kind of caught in a web of lies right now.
Bro, I don't know if you can say this. Can we say this, dude?
No, we can say
We
it.
can say it. We can talk.
Yeah, this is
I don't
huge,
think he's
bro.
listening, but you know, this guy we're working with,
Dude.
who's, you know, we're working on something important with him, and I think a lot of the reason why is because he thinks that you're a freaking Zen master.
Yeah, bro. Dude, we'll sidebar about it. Dude, look, we have separate DMs, dude. And part of me is a sick little monkey, dude, where I've been like,
he DMs you about it.
oh yeah, bro. I've got separate DM beyond, like every time we Zoom, it comes up every time we Zoom.
Yeah.
And then beyond that,
I like egging him on too.
oh dude, I think I enjoy it too. And I'll send him separate things. I'll be like, ooh, tasty. And I think I have to start zinning. Because I don't, the whole idea is I say that I zen, and me and this dude, and he's a great guy, have bonded over zinning.
Yeah.
And the genesis of it was I did my tongue swash.
Yeah.
You know? And I think he thought that I was like just done packing a Zen lip.
Right.
And And then I just rolled with it. Then JT hopped on, we rolled with it. And from there on, it's really grown. And there's been moments where I could have nipped it in the butt. I've chosen not to, and now I'm just really deep in. And so I have to start zinning.
So for the audience, basically we're working with this guy, and he's under the impression that Strider zins all the time.
Regularly.
And you've never zinned.
I've never put one in my life.
And he's developing a show for us.
Yeah.
And we need his energy behind it.
Yeah.
He could make our dreams come true.
Yeah.
Yes.
He loves to zin.
And and would be all of us together. It'd be the dream. But part of it is built on a lie, and it's my lie. And it's a very unnecessary lie. Why did I do that?
Because you took one for the team. I don't think he would have agreed to work with us if it wasn't because you zin.
I think you're right.
You quote unquote zin.
Mm-hmm.
And we've been lucky. All the meetings have been over Zoom.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
you haven't been pressured in person.
Do I need to buy one? I might need to buy a tin. And
I can just give you one.
Thank you, Jake. That would help me out. And dude, if you need to give me one just so I can have on my person. So it's like, hey, do you have one? And then, or should I just continue the line? Be like, oh, I'm just out.
I think when we go into an in-person meeting, you take out the Zen 10 and you start, tapping it.
I need to practice that.
Yeah. But okay, let's role play. We're in a meeting. Strider, welcome.
What up, dude? Good to see you, bro.
Dude, before we start this meeting, let's pack a fatty.
Down, dude. Hold on, let me grab my tin. It's in my backpack. Shit. Oh, here it is, dude. You like the 3 MGs?
Dude, you do 3s? I thought you did 5s.
I used to, but I'm trying to dial it back.
You're trying to dial back your Zen?
No, I do 2 3s at the same time, so it's 6 instead of 5. Fuck. I do 3 3s, dude. Dude, I do 3 at once.
Oh, so you're packing a front
I don't
mouth
even know how to
guard.
open it, dude. I just struggled to open it, dude. I tried to open it, I couldn't.
This one is tough.
Thank you.
Wait, so you do 3s, but you're packing a 3 upper mouth guard. You're upper decking.
I always do you upper deck?
Dude, I do full mouth guard.
I do to that too. That's what I like
So
to
you
do.
go 3 in the top, 3. Why don't we do one right now?
Oh, are you sure? We're going to be talking a lot during this pitch, or are we going to be talking? Because it might. I'm down after. Do you want to do one? Do you want to do it on Friday?
I mean, nicotine helps you think, bro. I mean,
Good call,
you don't want to. I mean, just pack one. I mean,
dude. I'm happy to give you mine for your mouth guard. Do you want to just use mine for yours?
I've got like 6 tins right here.
Okay, yeah.
Wait, Strider, do you not Zen?
What? No, of course I Zen.
Well, you got to do it because we're role playing.
I Zen all the time.
Pack
Yeah, I
that
Zen all the
lip.
time.
Hold on, wait. Stop the meeting. Can you keep Hollywood out there for a second? Strider, do you not Zen?
What? What do you mean? Look at me. I'm doing it right now.
That's how you pack a lip.
Dude, you don't do verticals, dude? You don't get inverted on your Zen?
No, is that a new style?
Yeah, dude, bring them in. It's not how you do it?
That's cool.
Yeah, this is the
I
cool
think that
style.
would work. I think that would really
Why
impress.
don't you close it out like this?
whoever.
And you open it back up. This is the coolest way to Zen, dude. I'm so fucking dialed right now. I'm so relaxed and dialed right now. Dude, I just had a great idea for the show. Just getting so many ideas, dude.
Dude, I don't know if I can.
Here's the thing, dude. Send Hollywood in, dude.
Is it affecting you?
Yes.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, I feel so high, but so... I feel so high and dialed.
Let me. I think you got some.
I think so.
You poor thing.
Dude, I'm addicted now. I'm gonna do this forever.
But are you feeling? Oh, dude, yeah. Let me pack that.
Pack that. Do you lip?
Fucking do up. What am I not lipping, bro?
You lip?
Well, you got to put one in now.
You got a little bag right there, dude.
I'm gonna try your method, dude. Before Ted Sarandos is coming in. Hold
got a
on, let
little
me just pack a
bag, dude.
fatty.
You got a little bag. What's the other brand?
I'm gonna try it vertical.
I think that's the way you should do it. Yeah, that looks sick, dude.
This is sick, man. Whoa, I'm fucking buzzed, dude.
Dude, I'm addicted now.
Get it in there a little more.
Have you ever packed a Zyn?
Why am I not packing Zins, bro?
Good call.
Actually, I did pack a Zin.
Wait, no, you didn't get enough. You got to get as much as Strider. No, get it in there. Get it in there.
Nice.
No.
Dude, what up?
Oh, fuck, dude. I'm so dialed. Oh, my God.
How many cars are you going to sell right now?
Dude, let's move to Zimbabwe.
Dude.
Dude, I'm about to sell so many freaking Nissans. What do you want in this Ultima? That's the thing about Andy Elliott. He doesn't know shit about cars, but he knows how to fix your problem.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
It doesn't matter. Product knowledge doesn't, dude, with sales, thing is, product knowledge doesn't matter.
I saw Andy Elliott. He was talking to me. He's like, look, here's the thing. No one's ever going to sell cars like I do. No one's ever going to fuck my wife like I do.
Who'd he say that to?
He says it to groups of dudes at the same time.
Yeah, I think he's podcasting with Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Nice. Dude, Neil deGrasse Tyson loves podcasting,
He's on
dude.
StarCast. Yeah, Star Talk.
Do you think he's in?
Dude, Neil?
Mm-hmm.
Packing a fatty right
That's
now.
a fat Zyn.
Every time you walk in, he actually does chaw.
Can you Zyn and be in the Olympics?
Yeah. Like legally?
Yeah.
Yes.
You can smoke weed now and be in the... No, maybe not the Olympics.
I don't think you can smoke weed because that's how that sprinter, she got disqualified.
Dude.
Damn.
Sheree Richardson, right?
But did the NCAA lift the ban on marijuana? Is that what I heard?
I'm not sure.
I mean, that they should... I feel like if you're smoking weed and you're sprinting and you win, you should get like a good asterisk. Like
Should be double.
You're fucking...
I agree.
You were baked and you won sprinting?
Yeah, I remember Robin Williams had a bit about this where he's like, he's like, you have snowboarding in the Olympics. Of course,
Yeah.
they're smoking weed. He's like, and it's not exactly a performance enhancing drug.
Yeah.
Neil deGrasse Zyn.
Dude.
Sick.
Dude, I don't know. I think I have to lie and be like, dude, I'm giving up Zinning. Honestly, dude, I think I just hit that so hard for my false narrative. I had to be like, dude, I was over Zinned.
Do you feel it?
Dude, I feel it so hard.
Or you might
I
have
can't
to
even drive.
You might have to come up with a parallel storyline that is so big it covers up the Zyn lie.
I think I have to be like, I'm only eating bison burgers now.
He would like that, but I also think you could say, dude, sorry I lied to you about the Zyn. It's because I was addicted to heroin.
And he's gonna be like, show me the track marks. I'll be like, dude.
And I was too embarrassed, so I just started lying to fit in. You could get some fake track marks.
Do you guys watch the Real Bros movie?
I haven't yet.
Dude, I love that show.
It's very funny.
I mean, it's so fucking... Dude, Tony Hawk's cameo? I was dying.
He was good.
He comes in, you know, Hawk, you're like, I don't want to give away too much, but Hawk, his son, is always beefing with Bryce, right? He's like, Zan, get your boy, dog. And Tony Hawk comes in and he like ignores Bryce and he's like, oh snap, Bryce, I didn't see you there, dog. It's Tony Hawk. I don't know.
Hilarious.
It's hilarious. I really enjoyed it.
Where is it?
Kennedy really likes it.
Where can you see it?
Roku.
Oh, nice. Okay. You gotta check it out, dude. Great look. I like the look of all the guys.
Yeah, they mesh well together.
Yeah.
What else is going on?
Just chilling,
Chilling, dude. You see the Olympic basketball lineup, dude? This is the first time Steph made the team. How is that
crazy.
possible?
That was nuts. So they're going to be great. It's like a very old team, but I don't know. I think they can beat everybody
I saw that
pretty
too.
handily. Canada's got a good starting lineup. But yeah, this U.S. team is cool. I'm glad Steph's going to get a medal.
I think so too. Like, yeah, there's no... Who's our biggest challenger? I guess France won last time.
France won the gold?
I don't think we won the gold last time.
Really?
Or did we?
No, I don't think so. Yeah, France should have a good squad. I mean, they got Wemby. The two guys just got drafted in the top 10 from France. They have another guy who's supposed to go in the top 5 next year. France has a great generation of hoopers. I think people accuse France in sports, though, of like using a lot of non-French born people on their national teams.
Yeah.
like their soccer team has a lot of people from like Algeria and like Morocco and like other countries.
Mm-hmm.
Well, a lot of these guys, international soccer players, have multiple citizenships. Like Christian Pulisic of the USA, he's also like Croatian. Like he could go play for Team Croatia.
Right.
Maybe he should. Maybe they win more, which I think they're going to fire. I think the men's national coach is going to get fired this week. I think he's toast.
Oh, USA did
soccer
win.
boys out there.
Who's the men's national coach?
I think we lost the world championship last year. I think Steve Kerr's the coach.
For the basketball team, but for the men's soccer team, it's like Jurgen something or whatever.
Okay.
No, he's gone. Klinsmann's gone.
Yeah.
It's like Greg Berhalter.
Greg
or something.
Berhalter, yeah, that's it. Yeah,
And he's going to get shit canned.
he's getting shit canned.
Dude, can we look at the Canada national team real quick?
JT, if you were a soccer star, would you play for USA or Colombia?
That's a good question. Probably USA. I think I get really fired up when Colombia is doing well. I think they could win the Copa this year. They haven't lost in like 27 matches. But I feel like just because I live in USA, it'd be nice to, if I ripped, to be here when we did well.
Right.
And then I could get to bask in that a bit. If I lived in Colombia, that would be the flip. Yeah, let's see the starting five. Dude, look at this. The backcourt for Canada is Shea Gilgeous and Jamal Murray.
Oh, they're good, dude.
And then they got Dylan Brooks at the 3. RJ Barrett and Dort can play the 2 and the 3. Like they've Kelly Olynyk, Trey Lyles. They got a squad. I mean, Murray and Shea Gilgeous alone, they're going to be in. Oh, and then they got Nembhard, who played really well for the Pacers this year. Like they can put up points.
Yeah.
That could be tough.
The only problem is they run into Giannis in the first round. So
He did a good job getting them to qualify. But who else does Greece have? I remember when Greece beat us at the Athens Olympics, and their team was hilarious looking because it was all 6 foot bearded dudes who weren't that ripped.
It's like those statues came to life.
Wait, so what were you saying? You think LeBron's getting too much heat?
Yeah. Like everyone's talking about how Anthony Edwards, like I guess this news story today was like Anthony Edwards is like, it's like my time. Like I'm going to step up. Like
He said he's number 1 on the team.
be number 1. And then people are like, how does LeBron feel about that? And they're talking about like, people are like, LeBron doesn't do anything for anyone besides LeBron. Like that's, first of all, not true. Second of all, like, does anyone do anything for themselves besides themselves? Like, like what does that sports commentator do?
It's a difficult
for the
standard to
greater
hold another
world?
person.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, just calm down.
So do you think it's backlash because he got Bronny on the Lakers?
Yeah, for sure. And look, everyone does that. We were talking about this. I'm like, dude, LeBron's just an Orange County dad. He sent his kid to USC and then got him a job at his company. So it's like every dude should be applauding that. They're like, that's good. Like that's like the formula.
How much do you think Bronny will play?
I don't know. His knee's already swelling. He scored 4 points and now he's got.
He's already played a game?
The G League, like Summer League. Right?
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I don't think I think it's bad if he plays a lot because that'll mean the Lakers aren't that good. But they didn't get anybody in free agency. So a lot of the teams in the West got better and they kind of got a little worse.
Well,
Yeah.
like what's his I mean, so he's playing while LeBron's on the team basically. But like what's his career trajectory?
Oh, just a role player.
Just
Like,
a role player? Like is he just on there for a little bit and then is he just like what does he do
it'll
in
be
the future?
if he has like a 10-year career, I think that would be a huge success.
Yeah.
Because he's not huge. He looks like he'll be a good defender, and he might be able to become like a reliable 3-point shooter. If he can do that stuff, he could be like Peyton Pritchard or something with less handles.
Do you think he parties?
That might be ambitious to some people. They might think I'm crazy for saying that. I don't know.
Some guy said he should become a Twitch streamer.
He was born in 2004. That's crazy.
he actually is a Twitch streamer.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he plays video games for FaZe Clan.
Oh,
But
Dude.
smart.
yeah, he's actually really good at Call of Duty too. So,
Really?
yeah.
Damn.
That's sick,
You
dude.
think you could beat him, Jake?
Let's say we're about the same.
Do you think esports should be in the Olympics, dude?
Yeah.
Whoa.
I think actually there was just a huge tournament in Saudi Arabia. It's actually going on right now called EWC, which is like they did like League of Legends, Call of Duty. They had like a bunch of different things, and each one was worth $1 million. And the team from USA, Shifty, Biffle, and Soka won the Call of Duty one. Got $1 million.
Wow. Is paintball in the Olympics?
Should be.
It should be.
Yeah.
Paintball's sick. Paintball's athletic. Those dudes slide.
It's really.
Dude.
We should watch some
We got to hit the people.
some highlights right now. I'm trying to think. What's the
Dude, they're fingering.
what's it called? Speedball. We should watch some speedball highlights.
Those guys are sick, dude.
Dude, we got to hit the P-ball.
They move
court.
with real intention.
You know, we haven't been in quite some time. It's always so hot at SC Village. We got to wait for it to cool off.
And here's a hot take. I don't like SC Village. They're too good.
They're good.
The best was JT. Remember when we played with Virtues?
Yeah,
We were just sniping kids on that one.
that one was good because we were the top of the heap. SC Village is tough if you don't have a gun.
Yeah, every time.
Look at that. Look at that guy with his fingers. And then, dude, these guys are like DNs. The way they come around corners. Look at that. Look at that.
It's really beautiful.
That's so
the
sick.
reloads are so
The reloads.
Oh,
fast.
dude, that's so sick.
Paint check.
Yep.
Oh,
He got nailed. I love when they break away like that. It looks so legit.
I was laughing with my dad. We used to paintball down the street from our house,
Look at
and my buddy Andrew Fund, he cornered my dad and said surrender. Now, generally, the rules of engagement are if someone has you dead to rights and they ask you to surrender, you put your gun down because they've spared you.
Yeah.
So I just see it from a distance. I hear Andrew sneak up on my dad and go, surrender, surrender. And then I just hear Andrew go, ah, and throw his gun in the air. My dad, right when he said surrender, just turned and lit him up.
Amazing, dude.
At close
Amazing.
range with like 4. A true demon.
Amazing.
Man.
Yeah, it's good. It's really cool to watch. They look so fast.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And they're all slow.
Speedball is more fun, dude. It is more fun.
You like speedball more?
Well, I loved it when we did like in Utah with all the boys. That was so much fun.
That was great.
It was also that's because we knew each other.
That was speedball for sure.
One of our boys pulled a hammy. Happens.
I mean, I love the ones where it's like SC Village is cool with the the certain courses where like this is Baghdad. There's like a
exactly. You're
helicopter.
like, it all looks the same. They're like, yeah, this is Baghdad. This is like
This is Baghdad.
yeah, dude.
They've got like airplane hangars out there and stuff.
It's sick, yeah. But everyone there is just too good. We saw one guy who could shoot the paintball, and the paintball curves, so you can be around a corner. It's, I'm like, I'd be interested to see if he actually hits people with that shot, like around a corner. But still, those guys they're out there every weekend.
They're out there just plucking dudes. I got yelled at by a teenager one time when I was out there.
When I was a teenager, Angels were the best guns.
I remember those.
Angels, yeah.
And it was like one of the first electronic ones.
Yeah.
So it had the hinge trigger that you just do that double tap on like this.
Yeah.
And you could get off like 10 balls per second.
So sick.
I thought you could keep up with an auto cocker, but I was just being naive, even if you had the hinge on it.
Yeah.
Spider was a sick one. Yep, there you go. What's
Spider.
up, Jake? Spider was sick.
Jake, do you paintball?
No, I don't really paint. I have before. My friend's grandparents used to have like a big course in the woods, and it would be so big that we wouldn't find each other. So at the end, we just have everybody line up and shoot each other. So at
Civil
least somebody
War. We
got
played
it,
that.
you know.
Yeah. That's
That was a
sick.
sick game.
Strider, King Dong says you can curve your cream. Is that true?
Whoa. I wish. I mean, no, mine just goes up in the air, dude. I don't
Yeah.
even know what happens. It takes on
Yeah.
a life of its own. So
It kind of just about
maybe it does. If
Yeah.
it does, it does.
nice.
Have you guys heard when there's like a youth bulge in society, crime goes up?
Are you talking about how they like closed down the Carson Mall and stuff like that? Are you reading those headlines?
No, what happened?
It's like they're like 200 youths are just hanging out at the Carson Mall, just hanging out, and then like maybe like kids will start fighting each other, or whatever, and they've like closed the mall down.
Are those kids busting?
Oh, probably not, dude, because they're all pent up.
Do you mean youth bulge as in like the youth are rocking bulge?
No, I mean like population wise, there's a bulge of young people that's disproportionate to the other demos.
Oh.
I'm surprised. Do we have that in this country right now? Would be surprised by that.
No, we had that during the baby boom generation, like 60s and 70s. That was the most young people at one time relative to everybody else.
Right.
And that's why they think there was so much change.
Yeah.
They're going buck wild.
And everything went up,
Well, maybe that's why now there's like
including
a youth.
murder.
There's like a youth non-bulge.
Oh.
Like we got youth
Debulge?
youth erectile dysfunction.
Fuck.
And so now that's why we have old people still just, taking charge of everything. But we need to take our bulge back.
Yeah, we do.
You only get one opportunity.
We were talking about this
Yeah.
last night, kind of like, do young people step up, dude? We need some younger generation people to step up, dude.
Yeah.
Maybe it's got to be someone from our generation. We're not the youngest, but we're sort of like,
I think we kind of missed it.
yeah, I think so. We might have missed our window.
Damn.
And it's like, who's going to step up?
Were you about to quote 8 Mile there?
I think so.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I heard you say it and I forgot the lyrics.
Well, sometimes I don't even mean to quote 8 Mile. I just start like living how I know is right. And I just start talking like I'm an 8 Mile.
Right. That's sick.
Which is good because I think that like can-do attitude is huge.
Totally. And knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti
But on the surface, he looks calm and ready.
to drop bombs.
I mean,
We can all agree Mom's Spaghetti's bad.
the restaurant.
It's horrendous.
Dude, it was literally like, I was like, this is like Ralph's.
It's great marketing.
They got you though.
It's good marketing.
They
Yeah, that was
did.
your suggestion. Dude, I might have to call you out.
Oh.
Dude, when we're on the road dogging, and we are looking at restaurants that we want to hit, your suggestions don't hit very often, dude.
I'm not a big restaurant guy.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm utilitarian.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you are. You're like, let's go get a little function here. Let's get.
Yeah.
I think they can just get you with the celebrity side of it.
Oh, totally. I'm a sucker for that.
Like
Yeah.
they're like,
Yeah.
this is a Jamie Lee Curtis's bakery. You're like, we got to go there.
Dude, yeah. I'm like, we're going there for breakfast, lunch, dinner. Dude, they're like, this is Tyrese's dim sum place. I'm like,
That's
dude.
better.
Yeah, we gotta go to Terrace's dim sum. It's like, no, dude. We all know it's gonna be bad going in. A huge red flag for when you go there. There's no seating. It's just a window, and they give it to you, and you're like, bye.
Yeah.
And meatballs are extra.
No, I've never, when people are like, where should I eat? I'm like, dude, I'm the worst person to ask because
Yeah.
I'm going to say Chipotle.
I like Chipotle. That's a good call.
I haven't had Chipotle in forever. I had a burrito from there
Yeah.
a week ago.
Yeah.
Bro.
It's good.
Why? I think I went off Chipotle just because they get so much negative press. It wasn't
Right.
even an experience with the food. I was just like, E. coli, they're not scooping enough. It's too everywhere. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to take a break.
Yeah.
But it was like, I hadn't even really given it a chance.
You know, it's I stay away from the meat at Chipotle.
Dude, almost every time I eat Chipotle, I get,
There's some issues, yeah.
yeah.
It's tough. It's a lot of salt. You're probably not eating that much. You eat pretty clean. So if you're not used to that type of stuff,
Sodium
Yeah.
it's going to blow you up.
Wow, dude. What's that say?
I mean, whenever my girlfriend's like, what do you want for dinner? I'm like, Zen.
Good call.
Yeah.
Just pack a vertical lip.
Yeah.
Chill.
I'm like, yeah, let's just let that curb our appetite and we can just get dialed.
For dinner, I'd like Zen, and I want to watch Neil deGrasse Tyson clips on
Yeah.
YouTube.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Sick.
That's a nice meal.
That's not bad.
Yeah. That's the thing about like, I love my girlfriend, but she's like kind of like wants to eat every meal. And I'm like, well, what about Zen?
Exactly.
Some
Yeah, dude.
chicks, they don't really understand that.
Just don't get it, dude.
It's like, instead of getting dinner, why don't we get a nice buzz?
Yeah.
My biggest crush in high school, this girl, Shay Duway. She used to pack lips.
That's cool.
And so we were in second period, and that's when I knew I wanted her. I just saw her spit into an empty Gatorade can.
Yeah.
Just Copenhagen long cut.
It was the tough stuff.
Dude, the hockey chicks at my school used to pack lips in their toes, put in their ice skates.
Oh,
Just packing a fat dap in your toe.
that's gnarly.
Yeah.
My dad came in one time because
Look at that lady.
Shay was over. I was just helping her study. And my dad accidentally drank her G-Raid.
Oh no.
He started boking, and Shay was just cracking up at him.
Oh,
Dude, that's pretty cool when people have the Zen or the tin outline in their jean pocket, dude.
yeah, dude.
Oh,
That's how you know you're chill, dude.
Do you think
I like to try and fit that in there.
do you think Hawk Tua girl packs fatties?
No, I feel like she's pretty like right down the middle. I think I watched a little bit of these interviews with her. Like we said on here, we're like, oh, she got fired from her preschool job. She's 21. She's like, yeah, it's not legal for me to teach preschool.
She worked at a
Like so much misinformation.
she worked at
Yeah.
a spring factory.
That's pretty crazy.
I saw a video of her and she's with her grandparents. Her grandpa is wearing a Hawk Tuah hat.
I love
that's
that.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Gotta support. I saw the guys were upset from the video. They're like, we deserve some of this fame.
Oh, I heard that. Yeah.
The guys that like asked the question or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it wasn't it wasn't the next level question.
Yeah, exactly. Like what gets the guys going every time? Like, nice question, genius.
She
Yeah.
was the magic of it.
Yeah.
Jay, can you play the song from the text I sent you?
Dude, King Dong says he'd buy a pair of jeans with pre-Zen marks. Would you
Yeah.
guys do the same?
I bet you they sell those.
Yeah.
You know what? I might need to buy a pair of those.
Yeah.
Actually, dude, if you find out King Dong, if you find out where those are, let me know. I might need to cop a pair, dude.
It's the top one with the dude in the cowboy hat.
This is how you rem. Is this AI? That's an ad.
We almost worked with them.
I was laughing because Philadelphia cream cheese almost hired us. So they're clearly,
Is that their is that option B?
that's what I'm wondering.
Yeah.
You guys would have sang a way better song than that.
Can we
you
listen
put
to it
cream
again, Jay?
cheese in your mom, dude. Cream cheese does hit. That's so true. Is there anything better when you're growing up getting a bagel, just a crap ton of cream cheese?
I bought bagels and cream cheese last night and had one last night because I wanted one so bad.
Listen to this bang.
It's nice. Dude, I should have used Bruce's song on the streets of Philadelphia.
Cream cheese.
Do they put cream cheese in coffee?
No.
That's what they just
Some
said.
dudes put butter in coffee.
We turned down Philadelphia cream cheese, guys. It wasn't them on us. No disrespect to them. I'm not trying to put our business in the streets, but I just want the narrative to be straight.
What's up? The power to say no. Dude, can we look up? Do you guys know the Muyun brothers?
Mm-mm.
These like three,
I love Philly cream
these three
cheese, too.
triplet guys that sing these like sort of not all. It's Muyun, Muyun. I love these guys. Yeah, these guys on social media.
Oh yeah, I've seen
I
that.
love
Oh, I
these
haven't seen
guys.
them.
These guys are the best, dude. They have like bangers, dude. And the lyrics, dude, are pretty good. Yeah, dude, this is it.
How old are they?
Dude, I think they're like full grown adults. Love these guys. Wait for when they harmonize.
Oh,
Bro,
They fucking rip.
dude. And look, read the lyrics, dude. It's
they're
poetry.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Who's your favorite?
The guy on the right.
In the hoodie?
It's kind of, I don't know if I can
he's
say this,
feeling
but I feel like he's the sexy one.
He's feeling it.
I like them all, but I love the lead.
Yeah, he's a badass.
It's the way he's just driving.
I think the guy that's standing hits the most extreme notes.
He's the BG of the group.
Yep.
He's the Gibb brother. Beautiful backdrop, too.
Yeah, they're always playing like beautiful countryside. They go to countries like Kazakhstan and like a lot of
They're really good, man.
Where
Yeah,
are they
they rip.
from?
dude, I think somewhere in China. Muyun, I'm not exactly sure, but
It looked like Nepal to me.
yeah, it could be.
Can
Yeah,
we
they
get
go to
one
all these
more?
countries.
Can we get the worldly? Yeah, man, I really need it.
And these guys work hard, man.
Very honest commentary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The dude in the left too kind of looks like Chigas a little bit. In the green.
Yeah.
Jeez.
And are they related?
They're the Moyun brothers.
That's really good stuff.
Love it,
Dude,
dude. I mean, I watch these guys all the time, dude.
So we haven't discussed something that's happened recently. This raw dogging phenomenon.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Good call.
And so raw dogging has been hitting the interwebs,
Yeah.
and you are the godfather of the raw dog.
Dude, it's amazing. I would say the coinage of this phrase, you know, like you have to say like this joke existed with just sitting on a flight like Seinfeld, then again on Curb. But like, yeah, the coinage of raw dogging. I wrote this bit after this dude Ken called me out in July of 2022. Did the bit, did a show, a Don't Tell show in Santa Barbara like a month or two later. And then I was talking with this dude Ryan, who's like actually a ballroom dancer, like he's a legit ass dancer. And then and the whole premise was raw dog your thoughts, like unfiltered, unprotected, just let them flow. And he said raw dog to me, and I was like, dude, that's great. Because before that I was just doing like unprotected bits, and then yeah, for like a little over a year and a half, been using the phrase, you know, baby, raw dogging my thoughts. And then it just freaking took off in a whole life of its own. So it's pretty sick to see. And then Gaddy, this guy, we met him going to Cabo. Gaddy, the NBC news correspondent.
Nice guy.
Super nice
Good
guy.
dude.
He hit me up day of. When we were in one of our meetings, dude. And it's like, dude, gotta fly. He was texting me, DMing me. He's like, come over to the studio. I go, I'm there.
Love the sweatshirt.
Thank you. My brother got
Yeah.
me this. It's sick.
You look good too.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So it seems like other people have been, I don't want to say unfairly, but kind of taking away the credit a bit. Like a British DJ or something.
Yeah, I would say, you know what? Of course, like the first articles that came out were like on CNN, GQ, and you know, I think I don't know where they first heard it, and like one dude, not even one of these DJs or whatever, DM me, he's like, dude, it's everywhere. Like you didn't invent it. And I was like,
Oh, really? You got in touch with?
no, not with one of the DJs, like another random guy, just in the
Just someone
comments.
saw you talking about it and decided it.
And I'm like, oh, just because something's repeated means it lacks origin. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm like, it's very clearly the whole beats of the whole thing are crushing the map channel, calling it raw dogging, and then just thinking and like that's the exact bit.
Yeah. The raw dogging is really.
Oh, for sure.
When people are like, yeah, we're raw dogging flights. That was sort of the.
And I think it's good that it took off. And I guess in like their defense, like, why would anyone post it and be like, I wouldn't expect any DJ or anyone who's posting it to be like, oh, dude, saw this bit online. Now I'm doing it. I'm like, no, you would just go do it. So that's just kind of how social media works. And then, you know, you got to stand up and if something happens, no one's going to speak louder for yourself than you. So I was like, let me just freaking come at it and see what happens. And was able to do a sick interview, I guess.
I think we should make a documentary about it and try to find out what the origins are and go through every person who's posted about it or gotten some kind of.
I mean, it makes sense that a DJ would do it. Like a DJ, I don't want to rip on DJ, I love them, but like they do remixes. And they honestly, if I'm being honest, changing it to raw dogging flights, I kind of wish I would have thought of that before.
Right.
The special, it's kind of nice and tighter. I always said raw dogging thoughts.
On a flight though.
On a flight for sure, 100%.
And in that clip, one of the ones that went viral, he's like, I'm watching the map channel.
It's all of them. That's what everyone does.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's the bit.
absolutely.
Did you just want to light the world on fire?
Part of me, I had mixed feelings, but I always know, you know what? It's a good thing. It's a good thing. But like for a little bit, because we were in San Diego doing shows. I was like, dude, are you guys seeing this?
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, I'm glad there's some freaking sweet journalists out there like Gaddy and this dude Jack Lawler. He's good. And then even honestly, I DM'd one of the ladies from People, and she retweeted it.
Nice.
And I was like, that's sick. So it's kind of cool with the power of social media. But yeah, I didn't read any of the quotes from the DJ. I would be I don't think, at least from what I saw, and I just scanned the articles, he wasn't like, yeah, no, I thought of this while flying. I would have been like, shut up, dude.
Right.
No, you didn't.
I've been on my phone less, waking up without the phone. Spend like an hour, no phone, waking up. Dude, it's a game changer.
That's huge.
When I walk the dog, I don't bring the phone. It's it's crazy how much, dude. And it's so funny when you look at the phone. Sometimes it can just like trigger stress where I thought I wasn't able to do it. I thought I was so addicted to the phone that I wouldn't be able to wake up and not look at it. But I'm like, no. Now I'm like detaching from it more and more. It really is a game changer.
I love that because we're on it so much. Also, like you work, we all like work through it with social media and stuff.
Yeah.
But even then, like even if I'm not doing work stuff, like I'll just find myself like scrolling. And dude, I kind of enjoy some of the content, like the Moyun brothers. Like when something like that pops in there, I'm like, dude, I'm kind of watching this more than a show or a movie.
Yeah.
Sometimes. Like it's pretty amazing.
There's some really nice pops that you can get from it. But I do think just the endless stream of commentary from all corners of the world bogs you down.
Yeah.
True.
Upper Decker, why should I bring my phone on the
That's
dog
what
walk?
made me say that.
Oh, sometimes
Is this
anything
guy just
bad
goes,
happens.
you should probably bring the phone with the dog walk.
Yeah. Well,
See, something like that really upsets me.
yeah. That's what people can just come at you out of nowhere.
And what upsets me the most is that this person felt compelled to correct something that you're doing.
And now I'm questioning it.
That upsets me too.
That is very annoying. I do think this guy is saying like, in case of an emergency or something happens, like, you know,
Never know. That's the problem though. This mentality people are always on high alert.
But dude, when you're not bringing your phone, Chad, are you bringing your gun on your dog walk?
Yeah.
Because you never know, you might need it.
I have 2 guns.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and does Upper Decker is he always on high alert?
Yeah. Are you on high alert?
Because I bet you there's times where he goes for a swim and he leaves his phone on the cabana chair.
Yeah. Don't do that.
So it's, take care of your own side of the street.
Yeah.
And then let Chad walk on his side of the street with his fucking dog.
Yeah.
And Upper Decker, when you Upper Decker, do you bring your phone? Like, seriously, dude. Get an Apple Watch. You have an Apple Watch.
Yeah. It doesn't do anything my phone doesn't do.
So
I mean, it's cool to have.
But does it like kind of distract you?
No. No. It's fine. I just use it as a watch, and it's nice when I'm at work. I can get messages.
I was wondering if you like disabled all the phone stuff. Can you do that?
Yeah, you probably can for sure. If your phone's not close enough by, because this doesn't have cellular, so if my phone, but when the phone's close, it's linked. But if the phone's away and I just have this, then I don't really have any cellular stuff.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I don't bring my phone, but I do bring my gun, so I don't know.
That's good. Your shotgun. You have a full shotgun when you walk.
Dude, yeah.
Also, like, never know what.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Like, if you get back, what problem am I going to fix?
Yeah.
I'll be alerted, but I'm not a doctor.
Right.
Whatever the crisis is, I'm just along for the ride.
Exactly.
True. I think that's a good commentary even on society and people in general now. It's like, if anything goes wrong, like you get an offender bender, this or that, like the first thing you do is you pick up the phone and call someone else.
Yeah.
Like, we're never solving our own problems right there on the spot. Sometimes you can. You look at it, you go, all right, chill. Here's my number. We'll be in touch later.
Yeah, dude.
But it's like, we all need someone else.
But Upper Decker's sitting here with no first aid training, just assuming when he's walking his dog, he's going to have to come back and, carabiner somebody's neck flesh wound.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, you're just there to hear about it.
Yeah.
Exactly, dude.
Yeah, dude. Cream jeans.
I love cream jeans.
Should we take a call?
Yeah.
Hello. Please state your name after the tone.
Whoa, she sounds cute.
Connect you.
Hey, this is Chad and JT.
What up? How's it going?
Oh, sick.
Packing fat sins.
What was that? Was that caller ID or something?
I don't know. She sounded interesting.
Strider, can I ask a
Good
personal
joint.
question?
Of course.
So we've always talked about less than average dinks,
Mhm.
right? And you don't have to answer.
Thank you.
But what was the first thing your dank wife said to you when she saw your little hog?
It's nice. She looked at it. She said, "Oh no, it's nice." Like that, and I was like, "Oh, thank you."
And were you standing there just like fully nude?
Full torqued, ready to rock. Could barely get my jeans off. Barely.
Damn.
And then, because I wear tight jeans, and
How'd you
she
feel?
looked at it. She goes, "It's nice," and I go, "Thank you." I go, "Just nice." She goes, "Yeah, really nice."
That's perfect.
Yeah. Then we enjoyed, and that night that was a hog for two, and it was a beautiful thing, and that's love. She accepted me for who I am internally as my vessel, and then also externally. Internally as my soul, and then externally through my vessel, which is a small hogged vessel.
And did you feel like you needed to like kind of like compensate, like flex, or or were you just full like bare naked, just like this is me?
When I did that, I was holding 2 dumbbells in my hand, 2 25s.
Smart.
And I was like, that's how I got naked. I was like, because I dimmed the lights. I was like, get relax, set the mood. I said I'm going to set the mood, and that's how I did it. I lit a candle,
Mm-hmm.
and then got naked, silhouetted my body,
Torqued.
full torque, turned, holding 2 dumbbells to compensate. She said, "That's pretty nice."
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
This guy said his mic wasn't working. Should we try it one more time?
Let's give him another shot.
Yeah. Otherwise, we can move on to the next caller as well.
Dude, you can't have a mic that's not working because you never know.
Hello. Please state your name after the tone, and Google Voice will try to connect you.
Hello?
Hey, how's it going? She's so fucking sweet.
Google Voice, you come here often, or what's your drink?
What's good?
This guy's a total disaster. We're moving on.
Technical difficulties, nothing personal.
Oh, he's got such a good question.
Damn,
Oh
dude.
man. Well, let's go to someone else and then we'll circle back to him.
Well, yeah, why is how is he having issues? I don't understand. His mic's not working?
Sounds like he's calling from the
He's
basement.
not getting the call?
Maybe he's at work trying to sneak it, dude, in the bathroom.
Yo, what up?
Oh,
dude. What up?
What up, dog?
The boys. This makes me so happy.
Oh, that's nice.
My man, are you on speakerphone?
I am on AirPods. Should I go off that?
Yeah, take it to your dome piece.
It's on the dome. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Much better.
What up?
What up? I'm calling from Portland. Saw you guys last year. You guys crushed it.
Sick.
Strider. Saw the raw dogging bit in person, I think, last year. You were
Let's
doing
go.
it back then, yeah?
Beast. Hell yeah, I was. Yeah, I love that,
It
dude.
inspired me. Raw dog my first flight Saturday night back from San Diego to Portland. It was an experience.
Beautiful. That's a nice, like, healthy, like, what, 2 hour
2 hour,
flight?
40 minutes.
Yeah, nothing
2 hour,
bad.
40-minute.
Oh,
Had my
babe.
baby with me, so it's just him and I really raw dogging it as well, dude. Just locked in.
It's the thing, we're born raw dogging as babies, so it's like we're kind of returning to our natural state. Good call, dude.
100%, but thanks for the inspo. And I love you guys, man. When are you guys in Portland next? Anytime soon?
Dude, we were just there, so probably around a year, I'd say.
All right.
And we
I'll
love
be
it
there. I'll
there,
bring
though.
the dogs.
Such good audience, like the best audience ever. You guys are awesome.
I don't want to like dog any of the fans, but I don't know if you guys remember last year, the guy in the back who was like standing up, waving his arms half the show, trying to get a question in.
What, were you at the late show?
Late show. Blonde guy, actually looked like Chad. And he was like waving super erratically. I thought he was like real high, and then asked like the most normal based question.
That happens.
What's your favorite food?
People come to the shows locked and loaded sometimes, and they can't hold in all that energy.
That's true. I'll say this. My wife, it was her first comedy show. And when I said, hey, I got a ticket, she said, is that crude podcast you guys listen to?
Oh.
And she left a believer, dude. She was a fan.
Wow, that's sick.
Sometimes we do get a little crude. It's true. Probably a lot of my doing.
No, I mean, I love dicks.
Yeah, it's nice.
Same.
Nice.
So does she do.
Oh, sweet.
Sick.
What's your question, brother?
All right. So wifey and I are coming up on our 10-year
Oh, congrats, man.
in September. It's great. Just had our first little one. Congrats, JT. It's the best.
Yeah, it's awesome.
But my issue is over our 10 years now together, my wife has gotten progressively hotter and I've got progressively uglier. And I'm just looking for ways I can even the scale, because it used to be she was always hotter. You got to shoot up. But right now the disparity is a little aggressive.
Are you feeling it in public?
I'm feeling it in public. I get comments from like new coworkers like, whoa, like that's crazy. How'd she end up with you?
Oh,
that makes sense. And they mean well. They're just calling my wife hot, which I respect and I love. But I'm just looking for ways to even the score. Like, how do I bring things in? Because father time's not working for me. And I thought maybe having a kid would like help, but then
you thought it would slow her down a bit more.
Yeah, it's tough, dude. It's kind of weighing on me a little bit, like a little insecurity. I'm a confident guy, but I just don't know what to do about it. And she loves me and she doesn't mention it. She still calls me hot, but it's like, I know, I look in the mirror. I see the way people look. So I just don't know what to do.
You're in the tall grass with the big swinging dicks, brother. And I love that about you. So you just get in there and you mix it up regardless of weight class. And you just rob the bank. You got $2 million in your duffel, but you don't got any guns to protect, and you got to make it to the other side of town untouched, unharmed, and in possession of it. So what are you going to do?
I never thought about it that way at all. But what am I going to do? I don't know. I'm calling you guys.
Yeah, brother.
Oh, damn.
I mean, dude, confidence is key, is number one. So you got that, dude. Like, that's huge. That's a big hurdle. So now, honestly, dude, like you're rooted. Your tree is rooted well. Now let's just trim it up and make it pretty. Let's pot it, make it pretty, and put it in the right corner of the room so it pops.
Yeah, dude. I think too, it's like, you know, a lot of people would say, oh, do you need to hit the booth? You need to do some losh. You need to, you know, do some hot yoga. You need to lift weights. But it's like, I would focus on what's inside. Got to get his soul hot as hell so that peeks through. And then people are like, damn, dude, you got a vibe about you. You got energy.
Yeah, but if you're not attractive enough out the gates, people aren't even going to pay attention to your soul.
But dude, look at like Russell Brand. I mean, that guy's soul is popping.
But he's hot.
That's.
I don't know if Russell Brand's hot
No,
anymore.
women find him hot.
Yeah, it's because
women do like him.
I forgot there's a guy on the phone. Listen, brother, do you know how to fight?
I did jujitsu for like 1 year, so you could say I could fight.
There it is.
It's sick.
Pick it back up, dude.
That's sick. You could What up?
Here's the issue on the physical side is I figured just like CrossFit, hitting the gym would work, and it was making a big difference. But I've got a series of injuries over the last 2 years that have really humbled my body, and I'm out of the gym for a while. And so I'm like outside of the physical, like I can do skincare, you know, I DJ on the side. She likes that, but like I can't get the body locked in right now. I grew out my hair.
You know what, dude? You should do just like some, what's it called when you do like plank holds and stuff? Like not even motion. You could do like Tabata style workouts, body weight stuff. Also get in the pool. That's probably one of the easiest things on the joints. And where you live, it's one of the largest watersheds in the whole country. I mean, maybe you don't want to get in the natural elements. It could be dangerous, but dude, planking is sick.
What are your injuries?
I broke my leg dirt biking in Palm Desert.
That's sick.
And then I need shoulder surgery from CrossFit. And then last week I fell down the stairs and threw out my back.
God damn, how'd you fall down the stairs?
I was rushing to a DJ gig, and I decided to take 2 steps at a time. and one of our stairs actually broke, and I fell back and conked my head on the pillar and knocked out on the floor.
Sounds like a lawsuit, dude. Get yourself an injury attorney. Fat payday.
I thought about that, but my wife's job is selling hardwood floors, and her company installed the stairs.
Wow.
Whoa.
I mean, that'd be kind of hot if you sued your wife.
Yeah, it's huge.
But
Actually,
you're a good partner and a good dad, and the things in the home that you can be great out outside of the physical, you're nailing.
Yeah, I think the dad part, like, she's seen me really adopt to being a dad really well, and she finds that hot. Take up a lot of the slack, take the boy in the mornings on our weekends to go chill so she can hang. And so I'm doing that well. Good partner. That's always been there because she's just so much better than me. So you got to like level up the dating game. So planning sick dates, getaways, things like that. Like the relationship side's good.
Are we so sure she's better than you?
Yeah. 'Cause all our friends love her the most. Like,
yeah, but
she's just the best.
that's also outside in. But like you must be doing something for her that makes her feel safe when she's with you.
Well, we got married so young, I kind of locked her in, and we're both pretty religious, so we're not big divorce people. Not that she wants to divorce me, but kind
A
of
lot of negative self-talk going on here.
I think 1,000% you got to get back into weightlifting. You got to get those surgeries done, dude. Get your body and your rig right. Also, you're DJing and you got a kid, so you're probably presenting as tired. So you make sure you get your Z's, bro. Sleep is crucial, dude. You got to get those Z's, my dude. And let me ask you this, dude. Are you clean shaven? You rocking a beard? I know a lot of dudes up in Portland are rocking those beards. Maybe you ditch that beard.
No, I'm my hair grows to where I look creepy and then it stops. So I'm kind of in like
Jesus Christ, man. Go easy on yourself.
Yeah.
What the hell's going on here?
Yeah, you're
Just
right.
stop.
It's true. No, she likes the scruff. I got a little scruff. It's good.
I think, dude, Chelsea boots and a fedora.
Yep. And you know what?
Hell yeah.
Get yourself some Keels. Get yourself a nice pea coat. You'll be looking pretty good.
That's
style wise. You can rock that up there in that weather.
When's the best you ever felt about yourself?
Oh man, I feel great about myself, honestly. But probably when I was CrossFitting and just jacked.
Dude, so you know what? Everyone gets injured and the doctors will always tell you have to stop. You can't listen to your doctors. They told me to stop lifting. They're wrong.
And you know what? CrossFit is pretty insane. It's so many high reps and it's so much fucking weight. You can get a good workout without doing CrossFit.
Yeah, you can dial it back, just do hypertrophy stuff.
Yeah. And
then do a little bit more like Pilates or yoga or stuff to like strengthen the tendons so you don't wind up back on the surgery table.
Yep.
But I think you got to find a way to still push beyond what you think are your limits. And when you're doing that, your confidence grows exponentially, and then you won't be as worried about what people think about your wife. You'll just be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah. And it's sick that you're married to a MILF, dude.
That's good. I guess my last question is on the weightlifting side. I can't lift my arm above my head, so I'm like stuck on lower body and abs. Do you think I should just build some trunks, or is that going to be like too disproportionate and not help my case?
Nope. Legs are the best. It's going to send testosterone through your whole body, dude. Use those legs. Absolutely use those legs. And then plank. Can you hold yourself in a plank?
I can do that.
Yeah, dude. Then you get abs. Then you get abs doing that. Maybe some touches. Slowly unfreeze that shoulder. Go to OT, which is occupational therapy, and fucking unfreeze that joint, dude.
I think cut out sugar too. You'll glow.
That's good. I'm diabetic, so I kind of already do that.
Nice.
Good.
Sick, dude. Well, I really appreciate it, guys.
Love you, man.
Much love. Love you guys. Peace.
Hey.
Should we try that first guy?
Hello.
Oh, dude, we got you.
Oh my God, I can hear you guys. I'm so sorry.
No, good.
Yeah, I got Google Voice because I got to drop my phone. It's part of the question. I can talk about it later.
Sweet.
Let's get into it right now. What's your question, brother?
Dude, I appreciate that, JT. Super stoked to be here. So I got a bit of a situation. Just finished my first year of law school from Vegas. And before I started law school, kind of went through a little bit of a depression spiral, not going to lie. And it led me to fall into the world of lady escorts. And I went on a solo trip to Denver, of all places. And it was right after a breakup with a smoking hot girl away on my league. It was pretty sad, pretty beat up. And so I just was drunk alone one night looking up, like literally just Googled it like a major dork, like escorts in my area, that whole thing. And it was just a bunch of like random girls, and you just like hit like a button. I got scammed like 4 times. But finally, like an actual, person showed up, female, so sick. And it was seriously the best experience of my life. Like I couldn't recommend it more. The only unfortunate thing is I got like a history of addiction, not only with myself, but my family. And just immediately got addicted. Like I was ready to spend every single cent I had on more of these experiences. Like I honestly couldn't, like it was insane. Like, unreal. Like I grew up in a pretty conservative religious household, middle class, pretty privileged. So it was my first time ever kind of delving in this kind of degenerate world. And I don't want to use that kind of negative connotation. I respect sex workers, of course. But ever since then, it's just like, ever since anytime I get some money in my life, it's like all I can think about is I have to call up Nina. That was her name. She was incredible, Ukrainian. Yeah, so it's just, I wanted to ask, like, how can I get over this addiction, especially while I'm in law school, because I don't really have much money yet. And I'm worried, if I get lucky enough and I do get a good job, like, am I going to blow all my money on these wonderful escorts?
When's the last time you saw an escort?
That's a great question. It's been a few months. It was winter break. Had a pretty low point, didn't get the best grades, rebounded spring semester. But I've been, just because I've not had that much money lately, I've been resorting to just going to strip clubs alone.
And how do you feel after you leave the strip club?
Honestly, super sick. I'm not going to lie. The only issue is just the money draining. Like I don't feel sad anytime I'm doing this. I never get depressed while I'm doing it. And even after, I'm like, honestly, I'm kind of happy I spent money on this. Like it was either this or I was going to get like a new PS5 controller. Like it just seemed like a way better option. It just really is like an addiction though. Like I will spend every cent that I have if I can.
So you can see down the line just draining your bank account for the net. Correct.
And especially if I have like a lawyer job, like I'm trying to be a public defender. Like I can't be known as the guy who's just, roaming around the nightlife.
I mean,
dude, it's tough. It sounds like, real change comes with rock bottom, and that's going to be tough. You don't want to go down that road, so you want to nip it in the butt. But it sounds like you're willing to admit that this addiction has the best of you, and you're not going to be your best self. Definitely. Even though you don't feel bad yet, you feel pretty sick. Strip clubs. How do you feel after you get with Nina, the escort? Like post, like do you feel like
Strider,
once I've been on the hub,
amazing woman I've ever met in my entire life. It's funny, just a quick story. So when I first met her and we had our first experience, she's like super down to earth, super nice. She's actually trying to be a singer in Ukraine. It's pretty sick. And this is like her side gig. She told me, she's like, hey, I have my Russian friend in town. Like we can do like a threesome. Like I had never done like a threesome before. I grew up as like a little chubby kid who only dreamed of this. And I was like, oh hell yeah, like I'll give any money I have for this. And it was kind of weird because they showed up and this was like peak Ukraine-Russia war. So like I had a Ukrainian escort and then a Russian escort. I wish I was making this up, I swear. And I had to ask them like straight up front, I was like, is this weird? Like, are you guys cool? And they're like, no, we're good. That's all like, that's politics. That's above us. And I'm like, no, that's respect. They really put that aside and gave me a good time.
Wow. So not only were you having a three-way, but you're also kind of helping broker peace between Ukraine and Russia whilst getting into it.
I never thought of it like that, but I don't want to ever put myself to that high of a pedestal, but there's a good chance. Yeah.
It's going to be tough for you, man. Because I think you're still having fun with it and you're still having some pride around it. I've been there.
I don't know about pride. I definitely feel like shame, but I don't feel only shame when I talk about it.
Maybe excitement then is the better word.
For sure.
And like all addictions, first you're having fun with it and then it starts having fun with you. I was in a similar place. I was like addicted to webcam porn and I really liked all the gals I got to talk to on there. And I felt like I was the nicest one of all the guys they dealt with, and I had some.
Dude, that's my thing, bro. I'd be super nice to like be different, you know.
Sure, and I always felt I took pride out of that, and I was always very like honest about what I wanted, and I kind of liked getting pulverized, and that made me feel good that I wasn't like making them treat me like a king. I was like, no, I'm pretty eye level about this stuff. I know how it looks.
Yeah.
But at some point, and you might already be there, your brain is going to need that to feel okay, to regulate, and you're not always going to be able to do it. And in those circumstances, in most instances, it hits hard and it can rip you open and really change your ability to function normally. I was living with Strider when it happened to me, and yeah, it was the worst time of my life. I almost didn't want to be around anymore. And I never expected it to get there, because I was talking about it and I was having fun with it. Now, look, I don't know if I would have been able to stop unless I got to that point. And then because I needed saving, I went to program 12-step stuff, and it saved my life. I'm not in it right now, but I don't think I'd be able to do any of this had I not done it. I think, they say in program, if you haven't had enough, go get some more. Yeah. And sometimes that's the only way to come through the other side. And look, some people are, I'm a bad program person this way, where I'm like, look, some people are kind of able to live a dual life and to manage it and to be a functioning addict. And I
am not functioning.
Yeah. Do you really think you're going to be able to build the life you want doing this?
No, definitely not. Because I do want like all like the regular things eventually. Like just like a stable family and all that, because I don't come from a stable family. So definitely not kind of the lifestyle that I think I want long term. I had some pretty not to like kill the vibe on the show, of course, but like just the reason that this all started was just because some sad stuff really happened in my life. And so I don't think that'll come back again. So I'm hoping it's just me still grieving about that stuff. And like, this is my way to kind of expel that in a way, I'm hoping. But I've seen that turn into a lifelong addiction, and I just don't want that to happen.
Yeah, dude,
because everything outside of the escorts, like everything's going great. Like I secured a sick internship this summer, got super good grades last semester. And like, everything's going well. It's just like, this feels like my one thing that could like really bring me down. Yeah.
I think maybe start getting into a program. I kind of did that with drinking, where I was drinking too much and I could recognize that it was an issue. And it wasn't like people were saying, dude, you need to like go see someone, you need to go to rehab, whatever. It was self-imposed. But then being in like AA and around alcoholics and stuff, they say like the worst feeling is drinking when you have a belly full of AA. It's like when you have all that knowledge of like where the addiction leads and all that kind of stuff, it kind of steers you clear of it preemptively, hopefully, if you're able to wrangle it in a little bit. So I think being around and hearing the kind of the horror stories firsthand and sharing might help you to tame the beast.
No, it definitely needs to be tamed.
Are you still trying to date normally?
Yeah, I mean, the reason I haven't had an escort experience in so long is because I did just have a girlfriend from law school. We recently broke up right before the semester ended. But yeah, no, I am still trying to date. And like, see, that's the other thing is like, that's why I'm so confused by this, because I have had successful relationships in my past. Like, it's not really been like an issue where I'm just like alone. Like, it doesn't stem from loneliness, thank God. But it is funny that you say about joining a program, because I did just recently start going to church. Never been to church. And like, I don't even know if I 100% believe, in the Lord upstairs. But just like being around those people, and they just have like this like blind happiness, and they just sing some pretty sick songs. It was like really uplifting. I'm not gonna lie. And I think I learned like, you don't have to believe in God to go to church. They probably prefer it, but like, I think you can do it.
Yeah, you want community. When you're in a relationship,
exactly.
Do you feel fulfilled and honest and intimate with the other person?
Oof, JT, you just hit right at it. No, I don't. No, I have a history of like being pretty shady, like making some stupid lies, and like not even lies about like cheating or being like a dick. It's like all lies about like kind of exaggerating some certain things in my life, or lying about like going somewhere even though I just wanted to be alone, just thinking that scared to like not please her. And like, yeah, I don't think I've ever. That's why most of my relationships have ended, because I haven't felt completely fulfilled for sure.
Right, you can create a little shield to protect yourself with like these narratives that keep them from really seeing you fully.
Yeah, I don't think I've been 100% vulnerable with a girl I've dated.
And do you feel like you're vulnerable with the escorts though? Like they see the real you?
Oh yeah, Nina knows way more than me than anybody. It's crazy.
Yeah, but see, it's never going to be real with her.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's probably not her real name.
Oh, actually, it's funny you say that. It probably still isn't. But when I first, I don't know what the correct term is. I don't want to say order. It sounds bad. But like her name was like Mia on the phone or like on the app. And then she showed up and she was like, "I'm Nina." I was like, "Oh, you're Mia on the thing." It's like, "Yeah, it's all fake pictures and fake everything." So that's just another tip for any dudes out there. Like they're all fake pictures. But and if anybody asks you for your PayPal number without meeting you, say no every time. Got screwed a couple times there.
Yeah, avoid the scams.
Avoid the
dude.
scams.
I mean, it sounds like, what are you, in your early 20s? You're in law school. You're L1, 26, okay. And, the future is uncertain. It's a very difficult thing to navigate, and you have these tragedies. And sometimes what we'll do, I'll find myself doing this, where it's like, to have control, because we're all just trying to survive and use what mechanisms we have for survival and get through life.
Facts.
Sometimes it's a little bit easier, and you speak about this thing or in this escorts, and you call it this thing, and it's this other, and it's sort of this narrative of like, you are in control of it, ordering it and stuff, even though addiction does control you. I fully agree with that. But it's almost an easier path of life to be like, hey, I'm going to let this negative thing take me down. And then you don't have to admit to yourself, oh man, I was defeated. You know what I mean? Like, because it's all a battle internally with you, dude. And like, if mentally you're able to say, hey man, this thing took me out, and that's an excuse for why I'm not doing great in life or whatever it is. I think like Chad said, and JT's saying too, like you get in one of these programs, you surround yourself with good people, you're going to be able to, I think, realize sooner, like, hey man, fighting the fight and taking the hard path, which is like kicking the addiction, going to work, fucking being a beast, doing that tough relationship work when things aren't going tough, and not creating those lies. Everyone has to go through that, and it's harder on some than others, and it's harder on people with addictive personalities than others. I think it's great that you've recognized it, taken that huge first step. I think the next one is like you said, and I think you're already doing a lot of it by going to church and doing a lot of great things, but that honest introspection of being like, man, this other thing with the escorts, it's still a part of you, and seeing that part for what it is, it takes work to get there. I don't even think I can fully put it into words, but we all have that to a degree.
We're all grappling with stuff, and there's and sometimes it's an uneven road to get to a place where we feel kind of okay. So I'm not judging it at all. I guess the thing that scares me is that it sounds like you still want to do more, and so I feel like, I
mean, they're so sick. Yeah, it's really tough. Yeah, that's the thing I'm trying to break. I mean, it's just like the only way I can explain it is like it's like just like real life porn. Like they just. And like I'm super respectful. Like I have to get that out there, of course.
No. When I was doing it, I felt like if the girl was good at her job, it was almost like she could get in my head and operate my brain for me. And there was
100%. Yeah.
And it was like I was like completely gone.
I'm her puppet, dude.
Yeah, and that's really powerful. But putting stuff like that in your brain that's that powerful, at a certain point you can't go back to normal afterwards. And
that's what I'm scared about. Yeah.
I'm scared of you hitting that rock bottom, and then you're really going to need help. And so I'm hoping it doesn't happen. But when it does happen, if it happens, reach out, and we'll help you get into a program or steer you towards
super preach,
something that can help. And of course, better early than later. The guys in program love a young guy because they're just happy that someone's maybe going to skip some steps and be an inspiration to them. So it's if you could do it now, that'd be the best. But if it takes you a while, just we're here.
Yeah, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure.
Fuck, dude.
Damn.
I love that. Yeah. Thank you so much, guys. Real quick, I just got a quick beef. I know Strider's a Lakers fan. I'm from Minnesota, huge Timberwolves fan. I just don't understand why you guys claim our Minneapolis Lakers titles. I just had to get that off real quick. Super peeved about that. Can you explain?
Well, do you want it to be claimed as a Timberwolves title?
No, I think they should be voided, honestly.
No.
Especially when there's no black players in the league, dude. And where's the lakes in California, bro? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to end this call on such negativity, I promise. It's just I had to get a good explanation.
See, your addict brain is just going everywhere at the same time.
Dude, I mean, there's a Lake Tahoe, dude. It's divided between Nevada and Cali. And I mean, does Boston, it's all about us defeating Boston. Does Boston claim titles from way back in the day? Even though they didn't change cities, like before there was, the color barrier was broken in basketball?
You know, I'm not sure about that. I gotta check my knowledge on that.
Wait, so the Lakers' first title with George, it was a George Mikan?
Yeah, dude, he was a Minneapolis Laker legend, bro.
There was no African Americans in the league at that time?
I don't know about zero, but I know there wasn't any for sure on the Minneapolis Lakers. I think they would have rioted. There could have been, for sure.
Yeah, let's check that out.
Yeah, I think it was like, late 50s, early 50s.
I mean, it looks like all white guys on the court there.
Yeah. 40s, 50s.
Yeah, it's all white.
It's the whitest team I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, it's insane. Yeah,
those are a bunch of accountants.
Dude, I don't know if I've ever seen a photo of an all-white basketball team like this before.
No, those Minneapolis Lakers teams are crazy.
A lot of triple threat.
Yeah, a lot of sweeping and swing, a lot of bounce passing.
A lot of backdoor cuts.
I think we drafted Elgin Baylor too, so that was kind of hurtful.
Elgin Baylor, yeah.
And then he immediately left.
Legend.
That was pretty sad.
Yeah. You know what I really want for you too, man, is just for you to meet a girl that you're not paying and for you to feel truly seen and for you to truly see her in all your guys' inconsistencies and incongruities and in your full humanness. And I know that probably doesn't sound as good as just going buck wild with two Eastern European ladies, but I think it'll make you rise to the best self you are.
I needed to hear that. Thank you, guys.
Beast.
You're a legend, dude.
Fight the good fight, bro.
Stay strong.
Appreciate you, bros. Have a good one.
Yeah, love you, man.
Lit.
Love you guys.
He sounded exactly like our buddy Tom.
Yeah,
his
he
voice
did.
exactly like him.
Smart guy.
Yeah, both smart. This guy sounds very smart.
That can get you into trouble too when you intellectualize problems and you look at them more as like a third person experience rather than your own life, where you're like, oh, I'm this like fun person going through these things. You don't think about the toll it's actually taking on you.
Yes.
You, the person.
Yeah.
Like you're these things, you got a hit meter and they're dinging it.
For sure.
I called my sponsor the other day. I haven't been going to program, and I called him and said I was thinking about going back to a meeting just because I've been watching porn and masturbate, but nothing like, I feel good about myself overall and healthy, but it's something that I would like to take care of. So I called him to talk about it. He's a great guy, but we were like still not, and in the program, it's all about humility and submission to it, right? Like you take your ego out of it. But he was like, he calls me John. He's like, John, it just seemed like it wasn't life or death for you. Like you felt like you would still be okay, even with your issues. And he's like, for me, I switched. It's life or death for me. And I was like, do you feel better because it's life or death for you? And he's like, it's not about feeling better. And that's something that scares me about the program, is that I don't want to, every time I masturbate, feel like I could go off the rails and die. I want to just be like, hey man, there's a way I cope. This is what I do. Is it ideal? No. But am I going to like destroy everything because of it? And there's been times where that was true. And there's other times where it hasn't felt as true for me. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's good. Dude, that's honest. That's.
And I mean, for this guy, who knows? It's hard to tell. Is it life or death or not?
That's it does feel like when you put that limitation on yourself, you're in the back of your mind, you're like, well, I didn't destroy my life, so why am I being so hard on myself? And that's a tough. I don't really know what the answer is to that.
It's tough because I think the program saves so many lives, and it's the best solution we have.
Yeah.
I haven't heard of another thing, and there's so much. I've never felt God more than when I was in those programs. Like, you're with sinners, quote unquote, and we're all accepting each other and hearing each other's truth and building each other up to be better and to be more spiritual, more healthy, more giving. And it is beautiful. But I personally, I just can't right now do it all the time. Although I do think I'm going to go back in a couple days. So
Yeah.
check with me then.
Nice.
But I'm not the best vessel for it because I've been inconsistent.
Yeah.
But if he went to it, I'd be very happy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think just getting that knowledge in his dome.
Be good to hear some stuff like that. Some
He
positive
needs the other
influence.
side.
Yeah. It helps because the way he talks about it, he's like so sick.
Yeah, yeah.
Which, yeah, it's
He's still loving it too much.
yeah.
Remember when I went on that date with the webcam girl?
Oh, that's yeah.
My therapist warned me beforehand. She's like, JT, she's not into you. I was like,
Yeah.
Suzanne, I'm pretty charming.
Yeah.
And then we went out and we were talking. And she was like, so what are you looking for? I was like, I don't know. Let's just see where it goes. And she's like, all right, well, for $500, you can watch me masturbate. And I was like, are you not
Right.
into me at all? She's like, no. Thank God she was honest about it.
That is good.
I would have chased her around forever. It's funny. I think it's been hard because like even me talking about it now, you're not supposed to talk about program.
Right.
But I do think the rules have kind of not changed, but are like hard to keep track of in the social media constant. Like, I feel like people talk about it.
I think it's better if they talk about it. I can understand people if they're in like AA or whatever, they want to be anonymous, but I don't think the program, if people want to talk about it, I think they should talk about it. I think it helps people.
Mm-hmm.
Hello?
What up?
What up, dude?
Yo, how are you guys doing?
Good, man. How are you?
Dude, I'm all right. I'm calling in from Indiana, longtime stoker. Crazy, I'm also just finished my first year of law school, but what ails me isn't nearly as intense as the last dude.
Hell yeah. Well,
It's all good, dude.
Congrats on law school.
Hey, appreciate it, guys. Yeah, so I'll just jump into it. I'll try and keep it short just because it's a long thing. But me and my dank GF broke up last August, like 9 months ago, because I was going to law school and she was going abroad for a year before starting med school. And when we broke up in August, it was kind of like, at least when we talked about it back then, we didn't really talk about what it looked like moving forward. And we kind of talked about it being like a break almost. And then like kind of talked while she was abroad, but then she just got back like last week and I like reached out and was like, yo, are we going to have this conversation about what it looks like moving forward?
Mm-hmm.
And she was just like, yeah, we can, but it's like not the answer that, you want to hear probably. So I kind of just crippled my stoke and, it sucked hearing that, but I think what sucked more and like kind of hard to work through was like, the past 9 months I had this idea of like, maybe subconsciously to some extent how this would look when she got back. And then, I'm not trying to turn the blame game on her because I was the one who ended it back in August, but just like kind of hearing that, like, absolutely was just like, oh, kill her.
Yeah.
So I'm just calling to wonder, like, any advice on how to get through. Like, we had like a long conversation about it. And since then, like, her being back especially makes it more real. And like, I'm putting together some good steps to like, avoid reaching out and give myself space and like time to work through everything. But obviously would appreciate the legend's opinion.
Yeah. When I hear that, I think heartbreak stings. It's a very painful feeling, but I think a good thing to think is that you're still okay. It's not the end of the world. You guys not being together, it's not going to kill you. It's like you're still cruising. And so I think I would, feel the pain, but also enjoy the adventure of life, especially as a single guy. Go meet some people, go do some cool things like just get out there and live.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get bogged down in all those thoughts of what life would be like with her if you could just get back, because it's always grass is always going to be greener, but I think you guys aren't together for a reason, and you'll find that special someone eventually. That'll probably mean, that you'll have a deeper connection with. But until then, dude, hit a water park.
Smart.
Oh, true.
Yeah, good call.
Do some jujitsu.
Put some sunscreen on. Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
this is tough because, like you say, I love that you were honest with yourself. We were like, man, I had this idea in the back of my head that maybe we'd get back together and whatever. It wasn't a clean rip of the Band-Aid. And, maybe you want to have that conversation with her, get your closure. Closure is nice. It sounds like you kind of already know, and it's a tough pill to swallow. But like Chad said, dude, like, you want to be with someone who's stoked to be with you, dude. And timing's different. Maybe this relationship wasn't navigated well, but guess what, dude? Now you have experience, dude. And in your next venture in life, after you freaking crush that water park or go to the Indianapolis Speedway or a preseason game for the Colts or something. I don't know. You're doing something sick, and you're going to meet someone and you're going to be stoked, and you'll be better for it.
True. Water park, though, I don't know. I'm kind of out on water parks.
I got to agree.
Wow.
I'm out too. As an adult, I'm out.
But I guess I maybe need to get back in. It's been a while since I've been to a good one. Last one I went into had too much chlorine. So
Yeah, dude, you and I might have to have a difficult conversation.
yeah.
Dude, so were you in the 9 months when you guys were not together? Did you see other people?
Yeah, dude. I think I went on a couple dates. I saw this one girl a couple times, but it was kind of getting ramped up. Went on a couple dates over a month and a half, and I kind of pulled back away from that. I think still just thinking of what happens in 9 months, if I'm still seeing somebody, you know what I mean? Trying to navigate both of those at the same time. Didn't want to overinvest, and kind of what Strider was saying about closure, doing meditations on this stuff. It's now I have that part of me that can be open to other stuff, but I think during those 9 months, that was so hard for me, was not thinking in the back of my mind of in 9 months, things are going to be different.
Yeah.
What is there any girls you're sweet on outside of the girl who just dipped?
Not really. I go to law school, not in Indiana, but out in PA, and not too many honeys out there. But also, I think I realized too, I wasn't really looking. I was kind of just oh, I don't need this, but you never know until you start opening those eyes, I guess.
Is there a babe you've been looking at in her Instagram stories and just being like, what if I took a chance?
Dude, not really, but I guess moving forward, I think I need to, cause I'm not big on the apps per se, but I think I need to start taking more chances with
Is there a cashier at the Whole Foods that you've been like, man, she just lights up that aisle?
No, there was a stalker at Trader Joe's though.
Now
she
we're
had a
talking.
fastball that I was looking at.
Now we're talking.
Is she still there?
I don't know. I haven't been to Trader Joe's in a month, but last
going
time I
on?
was there,
Out of
she was
respect for
working
your relationship, for sure. Yeah, dude, I think you should just roll over to that Trader Joe's, walk up to that girl and say, what's your take on water parks?
Oh, good call. She's going to be down.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Dude, I was going to say you go to the nearest Bass Pro Shop, hang out in the compound bow section. If a lady walks in there, get down on one knee and propose.
Sick.
On the spot.
Yeah, dude.
I'm down for that.
First time you talk to a babe at Bass Pro Shop, you're gonna feel such a surge and freaking all kinds of those chemicals, oxytocin, endorphins, jizz,
Oxytocin.
yeah, and you're gonna be like, oh, I forgot I even dated that chick.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't think
true, especially with the compact bow section.
Bro, no, compound.
Jeff wasn't
Compact would be
sorry.
sick though, dude. She needs a bow on the go.
Compact is sick.
Dude, you know what you do? You know what you do, dude? You find a Panera Bread close to a hospital. You're going to find nurses on their lunch break. Those are nice ladies. My mom was a nurse.
According to statistics, too, not your mom, but I heard that they like to get down.
My mom.
Being around all that death, that pumps up the need for sexual release.
Yeah, dude, hook up with a mom. Sick.
Are you sad?
Am I sad?
Yeah.
like about I think I was pretty beat up about it when we were having that conversation, just because of like what I already said about like realizing that like, and I guess like looking at the whole broad picture, like in hindsight, like was more frustrated with myself for like
Believing.
I guess having this, believing in it, but also like she was a dank GF, so it was like, had I known that like this is where I would be in 9 months, I don't think I would have ended it. So I think like more sad and frustrated about like
regret that your choices have consequences.
Yeah, big time.
That's normal, man. If you didn't go through that, you wouldn't become an adult person. She's not the one.
True.
Yeah, bro. You're good.
You're rock solid.
You're cruising.
Appreciate you guys.
Legend. Stay stoked.
All right.
Love you,
man,
dude.
bro.
Love you guys.
Late. I'm pretty satisfied with today's app. How you guys feeling?
I feel good.
I feel great. Have you guys heard about this new thing though? Before we get out of here, my dank wife just told me about this. Rat boyfriends.
Yes.
Like guys that look like Yes Chef. Have you know about this?
Mm-hmm.
I love it. I'm so in on this.
You like it?
I love it. Girls, yeah. Chalamet, little rat boyfriends, hilarious to me, dude. So funny, dude.
Why do you love it? Because you just like that unconventionally attractive men are like hitting the moment? Or do you like that these guys are kind of getting picked on because you kind of want to punch their derp faces?
See, I think I know they do have derp faces, but I love both these actors a lot. So I love these guys.
No qualms about them being the best.
I like what they've done for this ilk of dude. Typically, this ilk of dude just looks like a guy who stocks VHSs in the back of a video store. But now these guys are getting laid because the work that these guys have done, and then girls are having a little bit of fun too. It's a little mean on the girls' ends, I have to say, labeling that like if the roles were reversed. But you know what? Have fun, ladies. It's summertime. Get a fling. Get yourself a rat boyfriend. I love it.
Yeah, no, mean for sure.
Yeah, mean.
And if it was cutting the other way, they wouldn't let us run for president or something.
Exactly.
But that doesn't really make sense. But you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But Chalamet, conventionally attractive, like a beautiful guy by any
tiny.
measure. He's skinny. I think he's taller than you.
You talking about Pete Davidson?
No,
Pete
I think
Davidson's taller than
Chalamet is
me.
taller than you.
Oh,
Jake, pull it up. Chalamet, height, weight, gotta see it. Lisan Al Gaib, height, weight.
Maybe not taller, but I think he weighs more than you.
Dude, if you keep talking. Dude, honestly, him being 5'10", I'm surprised by that.
Really?
That's a great height. 5'10", that's great.
That's about how tall you are.
Yeah, I was 5'10" at one point in my life. Yeah, I was. I've been 5. Yeah, I do have 5 feet, 10 inches of height to my frame. That is correct. I have that and more.
Okay, so yeah, Chalamet's about $120.
He's $120, dude. A fucking great actor. And you know what? Honestly, if you cast him in the role of Drive, I still think he'd do a good job. I still feel like you'd feel like he could punch through a wall if you gave him that role played by
he can do anything.
By what's his face though? Perfectly by why am I blanking on his name? Gosling. I love him. Jeremy Allen White could beat my ass, I'll tell you that.
He's 5'7"?
5'7", but he's jacked. He's jacked.
Yeah, he's got a good rig.
Yeah, he's got a good body. He's a good actor.
Yes, chef. He is good. This season of The Bear, can I say it? I'm not even all the way through. Not good.
Yeah, too many cameos for me. They're very starfuckery, especially one that just like stuck out so much. I couldn't even.
I haven't been there yet, but if it's Bill Murray, I'll be mad. Dude,
that would have been cool. But I get why that's annoying too.
Dude,
I get that.
Did you guys watch the new Zac Efron movie?
No.
I love Efron. Oh, my dank ass wife did. She said it was great. Zac Efron and
Nicole Kidman.
Dude, both of their plastic surgeries on screen, you're just like, dude.
I know. And I like Efron.
I love both of them. I love Efron. Dude, 17 Again is one of my favorite movies.
Plastic surgery works. They just went too over the top.
Theirs didn't go well. I know. And in Hollywood, it's a vicious industry, especially on women. They feel the pressure. But Efron, man, he was perfect.
See, we see the bad examples and then we think all of it doesn't work. but let's delete this guy's name from it. This is the one I always pull up. Bleep all of this. Can you pull up?
Oh, I've seen this.
I always use this one to show like, no, this had a positive impact on his life.
Wow.
Yeah, that's great.
Like that made him go from I'm probably not acting when I'm 35 to I'm the sexiest man alive.
Wow.
Oh, for sure. You are now in superhero movies.
People who think he was mewing. This is really fun. That's what bugs me.
Yeah.
That really bugs me. When people are like, no, I just changed my diet. I matured.
Yeah, that very
And I put my tongue on the top of my mouth. I just don't think that is going to change your facial structure that dramatically.
Dude, exactly, bro. There's no way. Oh, it's hilarious.
What a time to be alive.
Before we go, anybody in LA, there's a show in the Belly Room at the Comedy Store.
Oh, yeah.
10 p.m. Bros Before Joe's.
Be there.
Be there. It's going to be Strider, JT,
Joe.
Schmoll, Kevin, Joe, Annie Letterman,
Steph Tolev,
Laura Peak.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be sick.
Yeah, I think tickets are moving, so.
Yeah,
Let's
it might
go.
actually. Is it 10:30 or 10?
10:30.
10:30. Yeah.
So you guys come out to that Belly Room 10:30. It's gonna be sick. Schmoll's gonna do something.
Friggin' be there. Schmoll will do something, I'll tell you that.
All right, guys. Thanks for joining.
Later, guys.
If you need advice,